I've owned my own business in New Jersey actually since 2000, and it started out as the Style Doctor, and then I opened up Boho magazine, and all throughout the years I've been a celebrity stylist. Like Maria said, I worked for Oprah magazine, People magazine, MTV, Neiman Marcus. I mean, I'm a fashion girl. And one of the things I wanted to talk about was passion and purpose and relationships, because for me, in terms of my business, that is what always drives me. It was like being passionate. And I feel like as women, we look at our businesses from a passion point of view, as opposed to, I think, men who sometimes maybe just fiscally look at their business. So for me, it is all about passion, and it's about relationships. And I know that this event was like, how are we going to dress to close the deal? And I think in this economy, like everybody's like, how do I close the deal? How do I close the deal? How do I get new clients? How do I make this happen? How do I grow my business? And my personal experience in business is you grow your business by building relationships. And it's not a matter of like, let me just close the deal. It's a matter of meeting people and working with people, and over time, trusting each other. And everybody has the same goal to be successful, right? So if we could all kind of work together, and I think as women, we do that really well. So that's always been my focus when it comes to running my own business. One of my favorite things is like the warm weather leather. I'm all about the warm weather leather. Like you can wear leather right now, right into transition, right into fall, and it really makes sense, so don't be afraid of it. So many people think it's just a fall winter thing, but it looks really fresh, and I love the blouse. Like I'm all about a blouse right now. So this look is like one of my favorites. And the other thing I want to point out is the shoes. There's two really hot shoe trends this season, and it's a nude
With styling celebrities. How did you get started in that?
I got started as a celebrity stylist with Teen People magazine, and then I became a celebrity stylist for People Style Watch. And People Style Watch sent me all over the country to talk about what's hot, what's not, and what celebrities are wearing, and then work in conjunction with certain celebrities like Katy Perry, or yeah, big fan of Katy Perry.
Wild, edgy.
And she's a female empowerment chick. So I really love her. And yeah, working with different celebrities and different magazines, going to the Academy Awards, covering trends that way. So that's kind of what I do.
Sounds exciting. There's a lot of fashion and beauty bloggers out there who are trying to, walk in your footsteps. What advice would you give them for pursuing their passion?
I think it's practical. I think you really need to shadow somebody who's really working in the industry so you can gain experience, because that's how I became a stylist. I was a fashion director at Nordstrom, but I started as a stylist. So I kind of worked my way up and then opened my own company eventually. And I was always shadowing somebody who was better than me or who was already living it or walking in it. And I think that's the best experience. You've got to partner up with a real stylist who's living it and doing it every day to get that, hands-on experience. And then also, one thing I think is like, when you're getting the experience, don't try to take the person's job.
Like, don't worry, I'm not going to take your job.
No, girl, I'm not worried about that. But I think, we saw that with Rachel Zoe and her assistant. Brad, but I just think it's like, if you're working for someone, gain all the knowledge from them, gain the passion, the experience. Don't take their contacts and run the other way, but genuinely build relationship and genuinely get experience. And then when time is ready, then you could start your own,
And it's also about supporting women, supporting each other and not, having any type of jealousy, but just, we don't want that.
The book is called Jersey Women Mean Business, Big Bold Business Advice from New Jersey Women Business Owners. It provides practical tips, pointers, and solutions for business success. And we have 72 authors from across the state of New Jersey, each one writing a chapter about their area of expertise in an effort to help other business owners succeed in business.
Okay, what made you want to do something like this for women?
Well, my background is in publishing and in public relations, and I know that being an author raises your level of credibility, and you can get a lot more media exposure when you're an author. So by doing that, each of the authors now, each of the business owners now have that level of credibility, and they can promote themselves as published authors, which gives them PR potential.
That sounds amazing, and there are a lot of women out there who are actually taking that business role seriously. The men are always doing it, and now they really want to be stepping up and being leaders. What advice would you give to those women looking to get into?
Have passion for what you do, and then your business will succeed. As long as you love what you're doing, you'll want to do it more, and the more you do it, the better you'll become. And by sharing your expertise with others as you are growing your business, other people will recognize you as a leader in your field.
What advice would you give women who are looking to start their business, but they're a little nervous, they're not sure where to go? What advice would you give them?
Well, there are many companies. What I did, I went ahead and researched a business plan. I did that. I met with SCORE, which is the organization that assists individuals when they're ready to start businesses. I spoke to family and friends, individuals who have owned their own businesses. I've read a lot. I stayed up late at night just reading as much as I could on the home care industry. And I just think, just follow your passion. I mean, and then the purpose will come. Just go ahead and get it done. I think it's there for everyone. And in today's society, it is the thing to do. It is something to consider.
Well, I agree with you about, connecting and talking to the right people. How can women boost their confidence and, actually go up to that important person? What do they need to really feel like, okay, I can do this?
I think you just have to. It was funny. A friend of mine the other night was telling me about an event where she was there and she was working the event, and she said, I had no problem walking up to somebody because I was working it. And she said, I couldn't do that if I was a guest. And I said, well, that's the whole key right there. I mean, you walk around, you're in charge. I mean, we are strong, we're fascinating people, and I think if you have that mindset when you're there, you're not going to be the least bit shy. Even if you have to pretend that you're the one that's hosting the event, the way you do when you're in your own home, I think that puts your mind at ease and lets you go up to somebody and chat.
Like we're chatting right now.
Exactly. We're now old friends. That's exactly right.
The icons for young women today, unfortunately, are people from the television shows. I don't even know if I want to mention them. I think you know who I'm talking about. These are our icons, the Kardashians, the Snookies. This is what we think is attractive. And what young women have to realize is that beauty is fleeting. We all have it, and we all have it for a while. But true beauty comes from the inside out. And true beauty is knowing how to treat people. And for those of us who learned that, who came up maybe what we would call in the old school, those attributes, those values are extremely valuable when it comes to developing business relationships, because at the end of the day, it's not whether I can see your cleavage. At the end of the day, it's do I like you, and are you different enough? Are you good enough at what you do that I want to hire you as someone that I want to do business with?
And I just love the jacket with the cropped pant, and you have to see your shoes. The shoes are amazing. Ready? So, can you walk around, Cecile, so everybody can see your outfit? So yeah, do a little cropped pant with a T-strap. I mean, makes me feel so small. And we had the most fun trying to dress her today. She gave me a run for my money, and we ended up going with this, which I'm obsessed with. Sage on. Yeah, so this jacket I think is amazing. I think this would look cool with jeans too. That was one of the things I was talking about before, is like women coming together, helping each other, instead of trying to like pull their hair and tear them down. Really? You don't need to do that. Like, nobody can be you. And that was the other thing I was going to talk about, was personal branding. Nobody can be you. So who cares what the girl to the left or the girl to the right or the girl in front of you or the girl in back of you is doing? But she doesn't have your fingerprints and she can't be you. She's not your brand. She's not the essence of who you are. So just focus on like what you do best, who you are, your passions, and just kind of keep that in mind, because then everything else, it kind of just falls away. It's not really important. And when you're talking about personal branding, to me, look at yourself as a brand. I don't care if you have a tiny business or you have a huge business. You're the brand. Every time you meet somebody, you're a reflection of your company and who you are and what it stands for. So really think about, like, what am I projecting? Is my style maybe really preppy, but then meanwhile I own a nightclub? Does it make sense to walk around in, Ralph Lauren all day long, and then you're, up until 3 in the morning and you're planning nights out at a club, like, does it make sense? So think about how you present yourself, and does it marry the business that you're in? Does it, when people see you, they think, oh, of course she's a stylist, or of course she owns a hair salon, or of course, you know, she's an attorney. Think about it. Just really like pay attention to what am I wearing, and does it kind of all match up with my business card, with my Facebook page, with my website, with my LinkedIn account, with, you know,